Hey guys, welcome to this reading. My name is Mira and this is Age of Aquarius Oracle. I'm very glad you stumbled upon this reading and I hope that it will bring you some clarity. In this reading, I am asking what is shifting for you in next 3 months. This is a continuation of the reading that I started, unfortunately, 2 weeks ago because first my son got sick and then me, of course, but I guess everything in divine timing. If you felt guided by the thumbnail or this message just appeared out of nowhere in your feed, then it might be for you, but only take it if it resonates, as always with tarot readings on YouTube. And if not, then maybe try another reading, another group, or come back to it at a later date. I have selected for this reading the Runic Tarot. I felt guided to do it. I haven't decided on Clarifier deck. Maybe um, I'll use something I have here in my box of cards and the dice. And I will also pull zodiac signs because I did for the first part of the first group of the reading. So it might not resonate even if those signs are not known that you have it in your chart. Maybe you do anyway, but you do you. So we have Scorpio, Leo, Libra, and Pisces. Okay, and let's shuffle the cards. I already did some pre-shuffle when I took out the deck out of the box to see whether it wants to talk, and I like quite a lot of cards coming out. And the first card that came out was the Devil with 10 of Cups. And now we have 4 of Swords in reverse. Okay. By the way, it's incredibly windy, but I don't think that this microphone is picking up too much external noises. It actually only picks up something that is very close to it. 10 of Wands and 4 of Cups again falling out. Well, I'm doing a spread, so just a little bit more. Almost there. Okay. So, what is shifting for you in the next 3 months? 10 of Cups, right? It came out in the pre-shuffle, as I mentioned. 3 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Cups. 9 of Cups and okay, 2 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, okay, and Queen of Swords. And supporting energies, the Hermit, Ace of Swords, and the Moon. 2 of Swords on the bottom. Let's roll the dice. For the first reading, I did roll the dice. So, what are the messages? What is shifting? Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. First of all, let's go through the astro dice. We have Gemini, and this is, social, communicative, very curious energy. It can be also ungrateful and a little bit scattered. And it landed on the moon. So I'll keep it there. Uh, then we have this is the bottom, I guess, with the line. So this is Ketu, the south node, which speaks about attachment, spirituality, past karma, liberation, lands on the Queen of Swords. But this is the challenge. So, yeah, well, I'll get to it. And sixth house, which is about health, also nature, pets, work habit, organization, way of living. I just got. I mean, yeah, okay. So, the way you structure your life may be changing, maybe also the social circle that you are frequenting. Okay, and then we have the runes, and all of them landed in the challenge. So you got Savilo, which is wonderful. This is sun, literally, and this is achievement, illumination, good fortune. And it's landing on Two of Wands. Hmm. And Lagus, sort of sideways, but it's about Lagus is about intuition. It's about that what is unconscious, about flow. And Urus, which is like will, literally it means knocks, but it's about endurance, about health, courage, vitality. It's about leaning into discomfort. Just what I got. As you can see, we have Savilo here as well, but this is the challenge. So let's go from the beginning. Let's take the same deck in the mini version. Hmm. And let's clarify. So what is shifting for you is Ten of Cups. And we are going to clarify because the Ten of Cups is, well, it's the celebration with your family, friends. It's the security, it's the good times, it's the sanctuary. Okay, quite many cards are falling. I don't know if it's just my hands today or these decks really have a lot of things to say. Okay, so let's clarify the ten of Cups. Eight of Swords, okay. Jumpy. And Knight of Pentacles. This is your happily ever after. So what is shifting, literally what is coming, is assuming that this is what you are manifesting, that this is what you want and not what you already have. But it's your happy ending, it's your sunset joyride. And as clarification, we got Eight of Swords, which is which is telling me that this is something that you and only you are probably holding back. Also with the Three of Swords, which is sorry, Three of Wands in reverse, which is like it's not believing. But let's get back to it. And the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is slow moving knight, but it's a knight that definitely always reaches the target or the destination. And it's about material security. So your material security, your Ten of Cups, your happy ending is, or maybe was, I don't know exactly, maybe still is, because this was supposed to be a predictive message, but tarot will never tell you totally surprising information. It needs to be something that you already know, at least on a subconscious level, or feel on some level. So you know that you either had a difficult relationship with money, a money wound, maybe thinking you don't deserve that kind of prosperity, that kind of material wealth and security, or something like that. But this is what is actually shifting for you, and this is beautiful, wonderful. With the Eight of Swords clearly saying this is something that was a belief of yours. Okay. It means that you already came to a realization that what you believe is the most important thing, and that our thoughts shape our reality. I mean, it's a co creation, of course, with other human beings, but our own thoughts are the main factor of how we perceive reality and how the reality is shaped. Sorry, my voice is still not too normal, but let's go with it. So, Three of Wands in reverse. As I said, it was you not believing or is. It's also about inaction and maybe missing some opportunities. And with the Five of Cups as a clarifier, this is, well, mainly learning from past mistakes. It is, of course, emotionally upset. It is probably something that you had to work hard to correct, this kind of uh, approach or belief that you had. Mm. What is changing that you no longer see a cup half empty? Now you see it as half full. And we have here six of cups, and six of cups is a nostalgic card. It's about past, about reminiscing of happy life, maybe, I don't know, childhood, something that you had at some point, childhood memories, happy childhood memories, that is. Okay, and we have King of Cups. So maybe there was a grandfather or another very kind masculine energy. With a chair can be, yeah, could also indicate a head of family, an important role in your life, like the chairman, you know. Mm. And I totally missed that. We have here a sailboat, so it can be a symbol. Take it as it resonates. I'm not getting any special messages out of it, and also, um, I have no idea how to call that. Um, I'm not going to try. You can see what it is. I don't have the words, and unless they pop up in my mind or I can hear them through clear audience. Sorry. Okay. Um, so maybe it is something that you had and you lost at some point, and you were trying to get to that point, to get to that feeling, to have that closeness, that security, that abundance, which is, well, not only wealth, but also health and emotional closeness with some people. Okay, what's challenging for you is Nine of Cups, which is very interesting challenge, because Nine of Cups is, well, it's pleasure, it's satisfaction, it's stability, it's, laughing, partying, which, yeah, also carnal pleasure and cravings and the pitfall of instant gratification. So take it how it resonates. We also had the Law here, achievement, victory. So I don't know, may indicate some sort of addiction, but it's a Nine of Cups, so I don't think it's uh, it's bad. It's let's clarify. Let's clarify. Eight of Pentacles and the Star. Here we have a drink. So I don't know, take it if it resonates. If it's partying, and if you have um, that kind of occasional coping mechanism, it's very common. Lots of people do it. I used to do it um, to get when I was younger, to go out at least once or once a week or every other week and get drunk, get the memories erased, and get different problems, forget your problems for a while, and then spend the weekend recovering and not thinking about your problems because you're recovering, and then start a new week and rinse and repeat. Which I'm not saying that all of you are doing. As I said, take it as a resonate, maybe a different kind of coping mechanism, but it's what I'm getting. With the Eight of Pentacles can literally mean also workaholism, which is what I'm getting right now. You can also get addicted to that, and it is also uh, a coping mechanism that has a negative impact on people's lives and on lives of their close ones. And then we have a Star as a clarifier. Which can be about fame. Hmm. Again, maybe popularity in a social group, or maybe this is something that is somehow connected to this instant gratification, admiration, maybe. I don't know. Maybe let me know how it resonates. If it does, a more challenging energy is Two of Wands in reverse, and this is indecision. This is, well, holding back, second guessing, but also not seeing the direction, missing opportunities, and the gift and Lagos with the intuition landed here. So there is something where you are not following your intuition. Maybe, well, literally can be about a gift you have that you are not using. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. Five of Swords and the Hermit again. Okay. You're hiding it. Or you do enjoy hermiting on occasion, but not, I think with the, yeah, it's like two settings. Either you're out with a mask, or you're hidden. Second guessing, thinking, but stalling, not doing anything. With the Five of Swords. Well, take the swords and burn it down. Well, Five of Swords is about conflict, but it's about opposing ideas, right? Clashing views, and it came sort of sideways. So who knows? Wanted to go in reverse and not. It's about the inner struggle. It does supports the some sort of indecision about something or some sort of conflict. Also with the Hermit. The Hermit can be also about finding the light, right? The inner reflection, the contemplation. It is the usually the lantern of illumination that the Hermit is holding. We have the small light in there as well on this card. And this is as well your supporting energy. So going in, maybe it's something you already did, but you did not act upon what you found, or you this is the challenge, right? So you thinking about it, but you didn't do anything about it. You're not following your intuition, really your gift. And this is the challenge you have to overcome. With the Ace of Swords, seeing the truth. Chart it up and get your ducks in a row. Or birds can be messengers, but we'll get there. Let's move this. That was about South Node, right? Which is about the spirituality and past karma. We have here the Queen of Swords as a challenge as well. And the Queen of Swords is it's a it's a counselor. It's a diplomatic, tactful energy, perceptive. She's social, but like a cat, in the way she wants when she wants. That's what I like about her. Seven of Pentacles and the Emperor. When the Queen of Swords is a challenge, what I'm getting is where you need to be straight with yourself. Very honest. Seven of Pentacles is about having patience and seeing progress, cultivating something, waiting for something to grow, to bear fruits. And the Emperor, well, it's the masculine energy, the power, the natural leader. It's the taking action, the inspired action. And it's about being fearless, but also strategic, which is also a trait of a Queen of Swords. The strategy. So take that as it resonates. But what I'm getting is that you have to be honest and fair with yourself. Maybe have patience for something, because the good things take time, and everything we're doing is difficult. Well, on some level. And difficult, I mean, not that you hate doing it, But there are challenges. There are challenges in everything. Where the Emperor comes as a support, um, it is the ultimate father figure that will support you. And if we don't have that, and even if we do, we need to have that kind of archetype inside of us and call it forth when we need it. And the house here was in between those cards. So I think I called it pagoda in other reading. I don't know why, but it. I think the pagodas were mainly several storages, but I think a small one existed as well. Yeah, because all of those, yeah, well, sort of traditional, I guess, older. So pagoda came to my mind. Here we have the tower in Pisa. Just a figure, a man, a person. And also, let's go through the supporting energies. The Hermit. Can we clarify the Hermit? Oh, okay. And here's the Devil that came out in pre-shuffle. Okay. And Judgment. Okay. So, and the High Priestess. Wow. Okay. All of those major arcana cards. So, extremely important for you is to go inside with the Hermit. This is about inner reflection. The answers that you are looking for are inside of you, and however cliche that sounds, it's always like that. uh, Even though I do understand it might be sometimes very difficult to make sense of our thoughts, of our feelings, but your guidance is to go inside, do some shadow work. With the Devil, it's like face your fears, face your addictions. If them, I mean, it looks like there are some, and you, I mean, you know. So be very honest with yourself. This is a challenge for you. What I'm getting out, journal a lot, journal your thoughts, journal whatever comes to your mind. It is a very therapeutic. You can reread your entries with some time, and it will give you maybe a different perspective, and maybe you can also see how your energy changes throughout the week or throughout the time. Mm. With the high priestess is definitely again about going inside, about inner wisdom, meditation, introspection, right? It's also about dreams maybe, um, and esoteric knowledge. So take it how it resonates. If you are feeling guided to incorporate something specific in your meditations or in your inner work, then follow your intuition. That is the message. And judgment. This is the epiphany, the awakening, the self-realization, the rebirth, redemption, some specific spiritual event. And this is all, I'm pretty sure it's huge. It's not small thing because it's all major arcana. Maybe discovering your soul purpose, I don't know, something big. And we have also Ace of Swords, so it's a truth, the truth was with a capital T. New idea or a clarity, charged up. The moon, okay. And this is Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands in reverse. And this is support. So, what I'm getting is to be really vulnerable. With Nine of Wands, yeah. It's like get naked with your emotions and with your inner self. But brutal honesty. Brutal honesty and openness in some level, at least with yourself. I don't know. Yeah. Because the moon is about illusions and hidden truth and intuition. Also about facing fears. It's the same thing all over again with just with the different words but and different cards, but the combinations came out coming up with the same message. To go inside and to face some uncomfortable truth. But this is what is shifting for you. By facing these fears, you are finding or you are stepping closer to your Ten of Cups, to your sunset joyride. And the moon is a supporting energy here as well. So let's clarify that. That's what is subconscious needs to come out. Okay, death, beautiful. Death and rebirth, that is the ultimate transformation. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, yeah. So with the death, it's a metamorphosis. It's a transformation on an inner level. The transformation of your perception, uncovering hidden truth. And with the Ace of Cups, it's the new attitude. It's the new I I'm getting exactly the same thing. I recorded a reading yesterday with a Ace of Cups. it's like seeing the world in new colors. It's like pulling off blurring foil from the glass and suddenly seeing through in a different way, looking at the same things but seeing them in a very different way. Okay, very nice. The incense just burned out. It's quite beautiful. I do hope that you will be able to face your fears, to face your demons, whatever they may be. But hey, the reading says you can do it. Let's get you. I think I pulled the higher self oracle, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm pulling higher self oracle. Very interesting reading. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. So I have them upside down. Okay. So please, one message, advice for whoever this reading is for. Nature. Beautiful card. Okay. Nature itself is the best physician, Hippocrates. Your higher self is asking that you spend some time in nature to heal your mind, body, and emotions. Nature contains healing elements that cleanse, uplift, and revitalize. Just as you take a bath to cleanse the toxin of your physical body, you should take a nature bath that will cleanse the mental and emotional toxins contained in the internal body. Surround yourself with trees, water, the sun, flowers, and various plants to experience restoration. Water is naturally purifying, and spending some time alone next to a stream, river, or lake will help naturally release pent up emotions that may be weighing you down. The sun offers its own healing in the form of warmth and comfort. It is life giving and energizing, and it will fill you with the force of optimism. Consider resting next to a tree to experience mental well being. Breathe in the fresh oxygen emitted from its leaves to help clarify the mind. Take a forest bath to clear the senses and for overall physical and mental health. If you need nurturing and comfort at this moment, Mother Nature is the card in this card invites you to take a respite in her arms. Relax as she provides healing resources that revitalize and restore peace in your mind, body, and spirit. Okay, I would love to go to nature, but it's extremely cold and windy right now. The nice weather was when we were spending times inside sick, unfortunately. Well, I hope the weather is nice wherever you are. Let me know from where you are connecting. And I hope that this message brought you some healing, clarity. I hope you felt seen and heard. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.